Announcements today. You guys have a lot of work to do. You've got a lot to get done. Some of you are going to finish your project, others of you aren't. You've started your project and a group's going to come in next week and finish it.
If you take two, you take two.
The SWAP is a Service and Learn program of Mennonite Central Committee. First component is to serve the needs of the community. The second component, just to understand the people of the community.
SWAP is an experience where a lot of times people come down thinking that they are going to serve and they are going to give, and they come out of it shocked to learn that they've probably gotten more than they expected to give.
We're making homes safe, warm, and dry, and that's our first priority. But it's a lot about learning, whether it's the volunteers learning a new skill, the homeowners being involved in learning something new, or just learning about someone else's culture, someone else's history, or the way people do something that may be different from how we grew up. And listening to stories is a big part of the SWAP week, listening to stories and telling your own story.
We moved back here several years ago when my little boy was about 3, and we moved from place to place and everything, and my husband had been injured on a job, and I was having health issues of my own. So we went and I talked to one of the, coordinators, told them that we really needed a place to live, and that it was getting hard to go from one place to another and pay rent. So they said, okay, we'll see what we can do.
What I saw about James is his father-in-law Kurt and him they had built the whole masonry foundation and had done a good job, and couldn't go any further because of their funds. So, and I knew that he had the drive to just really partner with the groups. He just needed a hand up in buying some material.
If it wasn't for SWAP, there would probably be a lot of houses that are falling down, or a roof collapsing, or people that were elderly that's not able to get into their homes.
Surely there's a work that I can do.
Well, we're at Sandy's house. She's our homeowner, and we are working on her roof. I mean, she said her living room and bedroom literally just leak.
One of our specialties is called a trailer cap. We build a framework of rafters over top of mobile homes' existing roof.
And you put on like a base of 2x4s and laths on top of that, and then tin on top of that.
We can add an overhang and a slope to the roof. We can send the water a foot away from the walls of the home and add years of life to the mobile home.
We have a lot of people that come to Harlan to say, we're going to go help these poor people who have nothing. And by the end of the week, they realize that we have a lot.
Often the people in the area feel like they've been portrayed poorly in the past, and so having people come in and see who they really are is important.
For the people who really know Harlan, it's not poor, because it's rich in its own way, because you don't have malls, you don't have bowling alleys, you don't have like video games like 24/7 because nobody has any money really. You have you learn to be creative and make your own fun, like midnight swims and bonfire parties, and then there's all kinds of hiking trails and mountains and all that stuff. It's rich in that way.
A lot of people go in thinking, oh, this is just a rundown place, I'm gonna bring God to them. That's a common thing I've heard, is we're gonna go take God to these people. And I love, bringing across the idea that God's already there. Maybe we should step back and just look for where He's already present. And so that's what I was ready to do, is see where God's working in this area already. And it's been really cool to see how passionate some of the people in this area are about their faith. It doesn't matter what their home looks like, but they're ready to show God's love in whatever way they can. And it's really humbling.